You can literally command your body to heal, and you can start it today. But there's a few things that you need to understand. Firstly, that your body is a mirror of your internal identity and belief. And secondly, that you need to understand that it takes you literally at face value of what you believe about it, what you claim about it. So we must start to command a healing as if there's no other thing that can come into it. And we can do that by learning how to let go of our need to heal, let go of the fear around healing, and start to build an absolute trust and faith. You see, if you trust your body, if you start to truly believe from the depths of your heart that your body loves you and it wants you well, then you can start to use the miraculous power of your subconscious mind, or the infinite intelligence within you that was created there and put by God to bring this body to existence. The same thing that grew you from a cell inside the womb of your mother. It knows all the inner workings of your body, but we've got in the way. We've stopped guiding it towards health and harmony, and we've taught our body that we live in a world of fear and pestilence and trouble and strife. So as you start to command it, as you start to watch yourself and how you speak to your body, you will start to unleash the spiritual penicillin that is stored within the subconscious mind that knows how to heal you, and it knows only the answer. So how do you actually command your body to heal? Well, let's go to step one. Your body has been giving you signals for years, saying that it doesn't feel safe, that it doesn't feel aligned. And actually, once we get the nervous system out of balance, the system doesn't know how to work. You have to see it in nature in all ways. We have to look to nature for our solution, because what is nature but the free-flowing expression of God? Nature is there. It's always harmonized with the planet. If a predator takes too many of its prey, the population of the predators go down and the prey rises up. And then there's that balance and dance. There's always a balance, you see, but we don't let our body naturally find balance. So as we start to command, I'm healthy and I'm well, if we haven't found balance in the nervous system, that command just falls on deaf ears because your nervous system still thinks it's in a battle. So you have to stop fighting your illness. Don't fight it. That doesn't mean that you don't show up and do the necessary actions to help you to get well. See, I want to work out so I feel good for the summer. I have to show up every day. But if I have a fall off or I don't eat right one day, I don't let the whole thing collapse, you see. So we show up every day in a consistent manner. Around 80 to 20% of the time, you want to be speaking, feeling, and loving your body. 80% of the time. And if 20% of the time you're having reactions and you're pissed off and you're crying and you're emotional, that's okay too, because you're a fully balanced being. Just where there's happiness, there can be anger. We can see this in the idea of love, you see. When you are in love, love is actually close to fear because it's something so beautiful. So what happens when you fall in love with someone like my wife? I have to trust in that love. Otherwise, it will turn into fear and control. So when you love your body, you have to trust your body. So building that level of trust. So at the moment, if you're at the height of your problem and you're trying to claim healing, but you have no faith in your body, then that's what you need to go on to next. So we need to start to be able to manage this cacophony of emotions that is flying within the body, flooding us with adrenaline, flooding the cells with information. You see, the cells of your body don't see. They don't know what the outside world is. It just listens to the information that you give it, and it responds. And that's where Bruce Lipton come in, and it was absolutely wild to realize that it isn't the nucleus that runs the cell. It's the membrane, meaning that all information that comes into the cell comes from an outside source, and then the genetic expression within the cell responds from that place. So as we command that I live in a safe world, you start claiming that you live in a safe, joyous world and you love your body. That alone will command your body to start to feel safe to go into healing, because you have to remember that healing is the byproduct of the subconscious identity pattern that you have created. So let's create a new pattern today. So every time you notice a symptom, rather than thinking, is this my body getting worse? Is something going wrong? Am I getting sicker? What's happening to me? Why is my body doing this to me? Instead, we notice it with a childlike intrigue. That symptom there, that's interesting. I don't need to fully understand what it means because I don't have an x-ray into my body. So I've been working with someone who has Crohn's disease, and she is a doctor. And I suggested to her to command her body to heal every time there's a simple like symptom of a pain or something like that. I said to her, when nerves are reconnecting and rewiring, is there sometimes uncomfortable pains when healing of cuts and other things? She said yes. So I said, can we start to reframe the symptom as a part of your body going to the healing process? Now she's been able to do HIIT workouts, go out to parties, go to the cinema. She's not left her house in months before this. But also I taught her how to master her emotions and let go of the fear. So we must start to become at peace with the body, relax the body regularly and systematically, and claim from that place of relief and peace that I am healed. God's golden healing light is working through me. Now, if it is hard to go specific at that time, just start to say to yourself, I'm getting better every day. I'm healing every day. You see, because if we go straight to the jugular or the main point of the healing where you say, I can eat anything I want, but your a part of your mind is denying it, you get like an acid and an alkaline, you get an inert substance. Nothing's going to change. So we want to slowly command our body at the level that we're willing to accept the affirmation or the visualization. If you go too far ahead, you are going to have an internal battle and nothing's going to change. So to command your body to heal, accept where you're at on the steps of faith, accept where you are at on the steps of your belief, and start to claim from the level of your belief at this point. So that level of belief may be like, I'm willing to let go of anyone who's ever hurt me now. I'm willing to find peace in today, regardless of circumstance. Then the next few days, it might be like, I feel my body healing every day. My body is moving forward every day into a new experience. I trust my body now. And that may start to feel good. And as that starts to feel good, you can start to say, every cell of my body is revitalized and renewed now. That healing is here now. I accept it. I walk with freedom. And the biggest key about commanding your body to heal is that after that command, you go into the day and you keep an eye on where your emotional state is. You keep an eye on your reactionary state. It doesn't mean you're not allowed them, but it means that you let it go quickly and you correct it every time it happens. Now, if you're in the height of like a work thing or you're driving somewhere, you're not going to go to a meditation and use my relax, release, re-intend method. But you can recognize the feeling on the body and the fear, and you can let it sit on you until you find that space. But once you find that space, that's where you let go. That's where you do the observation technique. That's where you breathe and relax. And from that place of relaxation, you correct the state back to peace. Now, peace is the garden bed of healing, not intense gratitude. If you try and raise the gratitude whilst you're fearful, you're going to push the fear down into your body and it's going to keep expressing. So we want to allow the fear to be there. We want to let it go, get to that state, then claim from that state of peace, because then the subconscious mind, then the nervous system will start to believe in the affirmations and the visualizations. That's exactly how you calm your body. That's how you get it done. You can heal yourself. You deserve the healing. Now, guys, anyone who has watched my videos for a while, I have been doing this wonderful program with people and getting miraculous healings. This program, I do have to tell you, is now going to be changing. Like I said to you, I did an introductory price on my new 8-week program. The price is going to go up at the end of next week because it's getting too busy and getting a wonderful array of people. But I want to make sure that I always keep that condensed to the amount of people that I can focus on and help heal. So if you have been on the fence about working with me, this is your last week to work with me at the current price, and it's down in the 8-week program that I have there. Check it out. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to working with you. But if not these videos, I give you my heart and soul, and many people have healed from these. But I'm telling you, sometimes we need that one-to-one support, and I'm here for you if you need it. Thank you for watching the things that I do, and thank you for being here on this channel. I'll see you soon.